When it comes to China's unique and diverse culinary scene, one can't overlook the delicacy of insects, among which locusts stand out. This dish not only captivates tourists with its distinctive flavor, but also with its massive farming scale, reaching billions of locusts each year. In China, the demand for locusts is approximately 100 tons per year. This indicates significant potential for the development of the locust farming industry. As this unique food type becomes increasingly popular. The global locust consumption market amounts to 1,000 tons annually, with over 100 tons exported to countries such as Japan and the United States. To achieve the impressive figure of 500 million locusts, the Chinese have implemented systematic and scientific farming techniques. From selecting breeds, constructing farms, providing feed and disease control to harvesting, every stage is meticulously and professionally executed. This meticulous attention to detail has contributed to the robust development of the locust farming industry in China, meeting the demand for consumption both domestically and internationally. Are you curious about the breeding and reproduction process of grasshoppers? Grasshoppers undergo partial incomplete reproductive metamorphosis, which includes three main stages: egg, pupa, and adult. Once mature, male and female grasshoppers will mate. The mating process can last from a few minutes to several hours. Please leave number 1. And if you watch the whole video with me, there will be a surprise for you. After mating, the female locust will lay eggs in the soil or in specially prepared materials placed within the enclosure. Each female can lay anywhere from 10 to 100 eggs, and each egg contains between 6 to 120 locust nymphs. To simulate natural conditions, the temperature and humidity are maintained at around 30 degrees Celsius and 70%. Creating an ideal environment for the development of locust eggs. These eggs are then coated with a protective gel layer secreted by the female, which hardens to form a waterproof barrier. This layer helps shield the eggs from the surrounding environment and preserves them until they're ready to hatch. After about 10 to 12 days, the eggs will hatch into small pupae. These young grasshoppers were immediately transferred to a separate breeding room to continue developing. It's worth noting that grasshopper pupae develop at a very rapid rate, making them different from many other insects in just a few weeks. Baby grasshoppers have high nutritional needs to support their molting and growth. Their diet mainly consists of fresh grass, young corn, wheat, and other crop varieties. This is an important and fascinating stage in the development of the grasshopper. However, adult locusts are known for their strength and superior mobility, unlike many other insect species. They can travel long distances and have high resilience. A unique aspect of their diet is their ability to consume a variety of different plants, enabling them to survive in diverse environments. Locusts are typically harvested when they're around 35 days old. This stage is crucial as it determines the quality and final productivity of locust farming activities each year. In China alone, approximately 500 million locusts are harvested annually, contributing to around 1,000 tons. The harvesting process is meticulous, with farmers often collecting locusts in the early morning or evening when they are less active and move more slowly. Are you curious about the processing of locusts after harvesting? Locusts can be processed into various products, including dried snacks, canned goods, and protein powder. In some cases, locusts are freeze-dried to preserve their nutritional value and extend their shelf life. Locust meat is renowned for its high protein content and low fat, with as much as 74.8% protein, 5.25% fat, and 4.77% carbohydrates. Have you ever tasted a delicious dish made from locust? Feel free to leave a comment below and let us know. Next, let's explore scorpion farming together. As you may know, scorpions are arachnids with 8 legs and dangerous venom. Females typically have venom and smaller tails compared to males, but they are larger in size with a rather substantial abdomen. All scorpions possess venom and can cause pain or paralysis if stung. Be cautious when interacting with these arachnids. To raise this species, we need to understand both the breeding techniques and their living habits. Depending on the number of scorpions, they may require a suitable breeding area. For instance, with 100 scorpions, the breeding area should be approximately 1 square meter. Scorpions' favorite foods include small animals such as insects and crickets. They use venom and pincers to capture prey, often paralyzing it before consumption. They use their pincers to tear apart and consume their prey. Scorpions only digest food in soft form, so hard parts, such as the outer shell of the bait, will be left behind. Please comment number 1 if you're willing to accompany us throughout this entire video. Let's delve into the reproductive process of scorpions together. One thing not everyone knows is that scorpions give birth to live young. Scorpions carry their young for approximately 6 to 8 months. They can give birth to anywhere from 10 to 80 offspring at once. What's unique is that after birth, the baby scorpions will cling to the mother's back until they've molted at least once. After about 10 days, the baby scorpions can crawl down to the ground and fend for themselves. Their mother will continue to mate and give birth. It takes approximately 6 months for the baby scorpions to develop and mature. Once they reach 1 to 2 years old, the scorpions enter the venom harvesting phase. To obtain this precious venom mixture, humans have to manually carry out the harvesting process. However, without caution, there is a risk of being stung by a scorpion during the venom harvesting process. Retrieving the venom can be a challenging task. They use a small electric shock to stimulate the scorpion and induce the release of venom, resulting in 1 or 2 drops of milky white fluid. On average, a scorpion will produce around 2 milligrams of venom per day. The harvested venom will then be used for producing cosmetics or medicine. The active components of the venom are proteins and peptides, also present in the venom of snakes and other creatures. How about exploring cockroach farming? Would you like to join me in uncovering how farmers raise and consume them? Some large farms can rear billions of cockroaches each year, accounting for over 90% of the global cockroach production. The largest consumer market for cockroaches is in China, followed by other Asian countries such as Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. Cockroach farming is not only a significant source of income, but also brings enormous profits to Chinese farmers while providing a quality and nutritious food supply to both domestic and international markets. To successfully rear cockroaches, the first step is to prepare a suitable farm. The location of the farm needs to be carefully chosen, ensuring ample space, good ventilation, and hygiene. Temperature and humidity must be precisely controlled to suit each stage of the cockroach's development, providing the most favorable conditions for their growth and nourishment. In the process of cockroach farming, selecting suitable cockroach breeds plays a crucial role. Particularly, the chosen breeds need to be robust, disease-resistant, and have high reproductive capabilities. Are you ready to become the owner of a cockroach farm? Don't laugh, because this isn't such a crazy idea. Compared to livestock or poultry farming, the capital required to start a cockroach farm is extremely low. Can you believe that this guy earned 100,000 RMB per month, about 13,835 US dollars? That's truly an astonishing figure, isn't it? Do you know how cockroaches mate? Scientists have long known that female cockroaches can reproduce through parthenogenesis, a form of asexual reproduction in which females lay eggs without the involvement of males. A cockroach has 3 life stages: egg, nymph, and adult. After mating, the female cockroach begins to produce a special egg case within about a week. The female lays 4 to 9 egg cases, each containing 37 to 44 nymphs. After hatching, the cockroach nymphs undergo 5 to 7 molts before reaching adulthood. At the initial stage, the cockroaches will be provided with a variety of food sources. Larger cockroaches in the farm will be supplied with protein-rich, vitamin-packed, and mineral-enriched diets by farmers, ensuring their growth until they're ready for harvest. Are you ready to try unique dishes made from cockroaches? Cockroaches can be processed into many attractive dishes, such as fried, stir-fried, roasted, or dried. Not only delicious, cockroaches are also used in traditional medicine to treat many diseases, such as asthma, bronchitis, diarrhea, as well as supplement nutrition, enhance overall health and the immune system. Moreover, these creatures have high nutritional value, containing plenty of protein, vitamins, and minerals. They're used to produce a variety of products, including food, pharmaceuticals, and animal feed. Did you know that there are many easy-to-raise animals, but why do people in China choose to raise cockroaches? Let me tell you. They believe that cockroaches are easy-to-raise creatures, requiring low costs and not demanding high technical skills. And they have a very high reproductive capacity, with harvest possible in just 45 to 60 days. Compared to raising livestock or poultry, the amount of capital needed to start a cockroach farm is extremely low. Would you believe that this young man earns 100,000 RMB per month, approximately 13,835 US dollars? It's truly an astonishing figure, isn't it? As far as I know, some large farms can raise billions of cockroaches each year, accounting for over 90% of the global cockroach production. China is considered the largest consumer market for cockroaches in the world, followed by other Asian countries such as Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. The cockroach farming industry has boomed in recent years, providing stable and significant income for local residents, while also supplying a quality and nutritious food source for domestic and international markets. To successfully raise cockroaches, the first step is to prepare a suitable farm. The location of the farm needs to be chosen carefully, ensuring spacious space and good hygiene. Barns must be firmly built to prevent cockroaches from escaping into the environment. Temperature and humidity must be precisely controlled to suit each stage of cockroach development, creating the most favorable conditions for them to grow and nurture. Let's take number 1 if you're ready to become the owner of a cockroach farm. At the farm, selecting the appropriate cockroach breed plays a crucial role. Especially, the chosen breeds should be healthy, disease-resistant, and have high reproductive capabilities. Common breeds that breeders often choose include the American cockroach, the German cockroach, and the Madagascar cockroach. Scientists have long known that female cockroaches can reproduce through parthenogenesis, a form of asexual reproduction in which females lay eggs without the involvement of males. Do you know how cockroach mating rituals work? When both cockroaches come into contact, the male raises its wings. This exposes a gland on the male's back, from which it secretes a sweet chemical that the female consumes. But to wrap it up, the female needs to attach to the male. Like many other creatures, cockroaches also go through three main stages in their life cycle: egg, nymph, and adult. However, their journey of molting and transformation holds hidden wonders that few know about. After mating, the dark queen begins to gestate for about a week. Instead of laying individual eggs, the female cockroach produces a special egg case, which safely houses 37 to 44 cockroach nymphs. After hatching, the tiny, soft cockroach nymphs embark on the challenging journey of molting to adulthood. On average, cockroach nymphs will undergo 5 to 7 molting cycles, each one akin to a miraculous rebirth. This process requires a lot of energy and resilience, transforming the body from tiny to fully formed adult shape. Adult cockroaches can live over 100 days, continuing to reproduce and maintain the lineage. To create a comfortable living environment after molting, the young cockroaches will be transferred to larger housing to help them mature. In the initial stage, they'll be supplemented with specific, diverse foods tailored to their needs, along with additional fruits in the diet of the cockroach colony. Larger cockroaches will be provided with protein-rich, vitamin, and mineral-rich food by the farmers to support their development until the cockroaches are ready for harvesting. Ignore fear and enter the world of darkness. Don't worry about the unpleasant odor that often comes from cockroaches. Thanks to their preference for darkness, cockroach farms are always in the dark, somewhat masking the strong scent. Light from a flashlight will be an effective tool for harvesters. Unlike many other insects, cockroaches are extremely easy to harvest. Thanks to their clingy nature, cockroaches often hide in crevices and on pieces of wood scattered throughout the cage. It's simpler than you think, right? Don't rush away. Come with me to explore the soft-shelled turtle farms in China. True to their name, they have a soft shell instead of a hard, bony shell like other turtle species. Soft-shelled turtles are not only famous for this unique shell, but also for their delicious and distinctive meat flavor. That's why many farmers have switched to raising millions of these turtles to meet the demand for their meat. Soft-shelled turtles lay eggs twice a month, producing about 17 to 18 eggs each time. On average, each soft-shelled turtle is capable of laying between 34 to 36 eggs per month, and the reproductive process typically lasts from February to October each year. To ensure the highest possible number of soft-shelled turtles are born, the eggs from the nesting grounds are collected by farmers and taken to hatcheries. With human intervention, the hatching process of soft-shelled turtles is significantly shortened to about 40 to 50 days. The positive impact of human intervention not only reduces the time of the hatching process, but also ensures the successful nurturing and protection of the newly hatched soft-shelled turtles. Are you interested in learning how farmers care for these soft-shelled turtles? Stay tuned for our next video to see how they do it. This is our channel. This is the channel manager. This is the video editor. And this is the content creator.